Hi everybody and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. Okay, so to connect with these messages, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Leave a kind comment in the comment section below. um, If you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and little notification bell so you know when I post videos. And as always, you can share this video with somebody who you know or think will resonate with it or maybe needs an uplifting message, okay? So this video is for the new moon we got coming in Capricorn. It will start out in Capricorn and at 10:18 p.m. while it's still in the new moon will roll over into Aquarius, okay? So this video is also for the star sign of Virgo. So I'm not putting a placement on it. If you are watching, that is perfectly fine. You don't even have to be a Virgo. You just may resonate with the Virgo energy. All right. So the new moon in Capricorn. You might have a strong need for being useful to the society, and you look for justification in the outside world. You may underestimate what you want from yourself or for yourself. So don't underestimate yourself here, Virgo. Shyness may be accompanied by resentment of the fact that others ignore you, right? So a lot of abandonment issues could be coming up. A lot of abandonment issues, a lot of rejection issues, stuff like that may be coming up for you. So you don't need outside approval from anybody for who you truly are, right? Some of you may be a people pleaser. It will not help you get rid of your doubt, and it is very, very harmful for you. Why? Because when you're a people pleaser, you attract people to you who use you and abuse you and do not celebrate you. They just tolerate you because they're only there to get what they need. All right. So you have to trust your inner values because you're worth more than the abuse or being used by the people around you. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started here, Virgo. Clear out these notifications I got popping up here. All right, so let's pull a moon card for the Virgo collective. Please and thank you, Spirit. The moon card for the Virgo collective. What's the moon's energy look like around the Virgo collective? A time for healing. Balsamic moon. So this new moon in Capricorn rolling over into Aquarius is a perfect time for healing resentment, anger, abandonment, rejection, seeking people pleasing, seeking outside approval. I'm getting happiness. When you look outside of yourself to find happiness, happiness isn't outside of yourself, it's within yourself. To get rid of doubt, this is like getting rid of toxic emotions of feeling like I said, having to people please, or people who do not value you, people who tolerate you and not celebrate you, and looking for justification for the people who have used and abused you. So it's about healing that cloudiness. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're being asked to look at the bigger picture of a situation because something is being reflected back to you. Alright, so the balsamic moon phase, also known as the waning crescent or dark moon, is the final stage of the lunar cycle occurring just before the new moon and signifies a time of deep rest, release, introspection, and spiritual cleansing to prepare for the next cycle. So Virgo, that definitely goes, it talks about the need to rest and release, to spiritually cleanse yourself, right? Of hanging on to that negative emotion. Um, and it is the final stage before the new moon. So, right before the new moon, something is going to happen so that you can release something and be healed from it, Virgo. It signifies, is associated with letting go of the past, decluttering the mind and space, and feeling of quiet solitude after often leading to vivid dreams and strong inner focus. So pay attention to your dreams, Virgo. Timing, the last few days before the new moon. Energy, inward turning, quiet, restorative, releasing, and completion. Ideal for decluttering, journaling, self-care, spiritual work, and preparing for new beginnings by clearing out old energy. Feeling calm, can feel lonely or isolating, but it's a powerful time for deep inner reflection and connecting with one's subconscious. Like a dying plant focusing its energy into the seed, this phase concentrates wisdom from the past cycle for the future. So letting go of the past, right? Honor low energy by getting more sleep and quiet time. Declutter your home and mind. Let go of attachments and outdated habits. Use the stillness for deep contemplation, dreams, creative projects that honor what has passed, and preparing you to make space for new intentions by finishing up loose ends from the previous cycle. Okay? So that is what I see for you. That's what the balsamic moon means. Where you're letting go of the need for outside approval because you may have been underestimating what you truly desire, what you truly want to manifest into your reality. By letting go of resentment, abandonment, rejection, feeling ignored, feeling outcasted, knowing that you don't need outside approval. And stop questioning your doubt because you know that this is a negative emotion that is very harmful to your journey. And learning your value, learning to trust what you value, learning, self-respect. When you treat yourself with self-respect, you teach others how to treat you as well. And that is what you're taking notice to. You are seeing how to free yourself, how to activate that higher wisdom, that higher knowledge. Okay? That is what I see for you. So what are the crows warning you about? So the new moon in Capricorn also affects your knees, your joints, your backbones, your spinal muscles, your patella, your bones, your tendons, your ligaments, your skin, your hair, your spleen, and the organs of balance. And I have no clue what that is. So you may have to look that up. So what are the crows warning Virgo about in this new moon energy? So the days leading up to the new moon is a perfect time for this introspection. And what you need to do is go back and look at my daily videos. Growth. Yeah, you're in a growth spurt here. Looking at the higher picture of all the lessons and understand that all them lessons that you have learned was part of your growing process, part of your healing process. So rejection wasn't because you were literally being rejected. Rejected was for your own protection, right? So anticipation on the bottom of the deck that talks about feeling rejected from your community, going out and look at all the empty chairs, feeling empty inside, feeling though you're unwanted or not valued. What you have to say does not matter, okay? So growth. So you could pay attention to the crows right around the new moon energy because they could be becoming more vocal. Aggressive when it's time for a young one to learn how to fly. And that's exactly it. You are becoming more vocal. You're becoming more aggressive. You're becoming more vocal with the fact that feeling resented. You're becoming more vocal and understanding that you don't need somebody outside of yourself. You don't need their approval. And you don't need this harmful emotion either of this aggressive energy. So what you're doing is you're learning how to fly. You are earning your wings here, Virgo. This is a pivotal moment in the young bird's life, and once this lesson has been mastered, the world becomes so much greater. You too may be at a crucial moment yourself, Virgo, and the lesson may be difficult at first, but once understood, right? Once understood and seeing it from a higher perspective, you will also find a new world will open. So you're being asked not to allow these past habits and patterns to hold you back. Why? Because this is all part of your growth. This is all part of your learning process. And I feel like you are laying these negative thoughts, emotions that have caused you to doubt yourself. You're laying them to rest. And this may be difficult, but you're going to understand that the rejection was not to make you feel less than, or it was all part of your growth process. It was all part of your healing process. That's what I see for you. So let's go ahead and see what are some signs that are being shown to the Virgo collective. It's part of your growing pains, Virgo. Everything that you have went through was all part of your growing pains. Do you remember as a child when you were growing how your legs would hurt, or certain part of your bodies were hurt? Certain parts of your body would hurt. I'm using this as an example because when I was a child, I remember my legs always hurting. Always. When I would have growth spurts. So look at that. See, I pulled the child card, right? Well, this is the same as an adult when you're on a spiritual journey or a twin flame journey. Every lesson that you've encountered, every challenge that you've encountered was all part of your growth process. All the lessons, everything, right? Including the people, right? You need to value that, even the people in your life. So let's see what are some signs that are being shown to you. Yeah, manifest skill and transmutation, alchemy. So you are alchemizing something. This is a skill that you have. You have a special skill to alchemize energy. Yeah, alchemize any toxicity being sent your way. Intoxication, uninhibited, and shameless. Drinking them poison emotions and expecting somebody else to die, right? So whoever was sending you these negative emotions or trying to get you to stay in this toxic pattern of drinking these poisonous emotions is what you are alchemizing. This is all part of your growth spurt. Be aware too over the new moon energy of being around people maybe putting things in your drinks. And look at this, 888. New opportunities and abundance are coming your way soon. So a new beginning is coming your way soon because you are realizing that you're seeing it from a bigger picture, right? That you are forced to go through this growth spurt. Thor's hammer come down and you are forced to go through it. What has not broke you has made you stronger. Right? Alrighty, so let's pull some tarot cards. For Virgo. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. So the Five of Pentacles in reverse, if it was in the upright position, it talks about that rejection. It talks about feeling left out in the cold. So what you did was you alchemized that rejection feeling. You alchemized that need to people please. You alchemized that. And now there is something returning back around to you, right? There is an opportunity returning back around to you. Look at that. New beginnings. A new beginning. Where this is going back to that alchemize, right? The new Ace of Wands Wands represents energy and action. So through the new moon energy, coming up into the new moon and moving beyond it, there will definitely be a new inspired idea that will come your way. Something is returning back to you, some sort of a new beginning or some sort of energy calling your, that's what I feel. What you are doing is you are alchemizing this poison, this toxic pattern. You are alchemizing it. And what you are doing is you're letting go of feeling rejected, feeling left out in the cold. And you were realizing that it was all like rejection was for your protection. And now you're calling back your power to you. You are igniting that fire of inspiration and passion within you. Why? Because you've alchemized that rejection energy. You're realizing that it was all part of your healing process. And now you're going to be able to be freed from this negative toxicity from the past. Why? Because you're alchemizing it. You're realizing you have this skill, right? You have this skill. Two of Wands could have something to do with a business partner or a partnership. I'm also seeing 5, 2, and 1 adds up to an 8. So you're definitely seeing 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, something along them lines. 8s are very significant for you, Virgo. So I feel like you're going to make some sort of a choice here. I feel like this was a choice, like an emotional choice, a mental choice, or just a choice that has been divinely guided here. Where you're making this choice to let go, right? To alchemize it, to learn to trust your intuition, to learn to stop doubting yourself, to letting go of some sort of shame. Somebody could have been shaming you, right? And you're seeing something from a higher perspective. You're seeing it. You're seeing it from a different perspective. What this wrath energy is. This wrath was for their own self-interest. They were doing it to make you angry. They were shaming you to make you angry. That's why the chairs were all empty. Was because this person was angry because they felt rejected. They did it out of their own self-interest. The crows warned you. And now it's going to be your time to soar. It's going to be your time to fly. And it's going to make you be more curious and open up more doors within yourself and to understand something about yourself and the bond that you have with people. How you bond with people, such as trauma bonds, addiction bonds, karmic bonds, right? And how it was very distraction. This is somebody who is very distracted so that they could steal something, maybe steal some sort of an idea. So they triggered you, right? Wanted you to feel isolated, wanted you to feel alone, wanted you to feel rejected here, right? This, I love it. These cards are so on point. Yeah. The demon of wrath. This is one of the 7 deadly sins, Virgo, that you have alchemized. Alrighty, let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, right? You don't want to fight about it. You're not in a power struggle. This is what I feel. This is letting go of the power struggle, letting go of that inner conflict. Feeling conflicted, not wanting to fight with somebody, finding peace, right? 1111 could be significant for you, right? So things are going to be made clear here. What your next step is. You may not see it yet, but it's going to be made clear here. Once you release and alchemize this toxicity of this poisonous emotion and you let it go, what has been clouded will be made clear. You're going to see what your next step is. You're going to know what to do. Also, for the person who was trying to isolate you and trying to make you feel rejected, if they were watching you, their eye is going to be clouded. Is something else that I'm getting. This person did not want to walk away. We have Sagittarius energy on the bottom of the deck. This person was very ruthless. All right. So let's go ahead and pull a angel card to finalize this reading here, Virgo. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So anything sour, anything toxic, anything poisonous. You know, I'm seeing this. To me, this looks like a mixed drink. Like a margarita or something along those lines. Because if you look, there's salt around that cup. Somebody's feeling salty. Trying to make you feel salty. Somebody could have been insulting you. Somebody could also put something in your drinks. Alrighty. Final message from the angels for the Virgo collective. Oh, look at that on the bottom deck. You are safe. Look, they're carrying the burdens for you, Virgo. You are safe. Archangel Michael is coming through, bringing down that sword. And somebody is feeling salty. And your prosperity is coming your way. You cannot make this stuff up. You are opening up your heart to receive your spiritual abundance. And this could have been a business partner. They did it because they wanted it all for themselves. So somebody, a business partner or a relationship could be coming back around. But Archangel Michael is telling you, don't allow them to trigger you. Because your career is going to transition into a blessing in disguise. Somebody could have stolen your idea. See how he's sipping that drink? Paint and sip. So you need to look at it as a blessing, because this person did not celebrate you. They just tolerated you to steal your ideas, to steal your creativity. Rejection was for your own protection. Alright, so Archangel Ariel, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. And that is exactly what you are doing. You are manifesting by alchemizing and understanding that all of this was part of your growth spurt. Archangel Ariel, she is so beautiful. Alright, prosperity. I'm pouring a cornucopia of prosperity upon you and your life, and ask that you open your arms to receive. Some of the treasures will come in the form of brilliant ideas. Right there it is. And some will come as opportunities. New opportunities. We'll work together to realize your highest dreams, and I'll ask that you give any worries to me. God and I love you very much and are happy to help you in this way. We know that you'll pass along the goodness to others as well. So about paying it forward. Ariel is involved with divine magic, right? Alchemy, divine magic. which means instant manifestation of the highest will. Ariel helps you attract and support any support you need in your life's mission. Know that it's normal and in the light for miracles to occur in this arena. Ariel's aura is a pale shade of pink, and if you wear or hold a rose quartz crystal, your heart will open further to Ariel's magnificent love. Ask her for whatever you need, and she'll guide you accordingly. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful, Virgo. That is the closing out of your new moon reading. Thank you for watching and have a great day.